Big news in K-pop this week. Newjeans is back. Our prodigal daughters are back. Apparently, against their will. After a year of legal battles, emotional statements, and enough press releases to fill a K-drama, all 5 members of Newjeans announced they're returning to their old label, Adore. Adore also confirmed it by saying they decide to respect the court's ruling, which is corporate talk for they didn't want to, but they had to. 2 members came back first, Haerin and Hain, saying they carefully discussed with the family. The other 3 members followed, later explaining that one of them was in Antarctica. Because when you're running from a bad contract, apparently your next step is the South Pole. Verifying the sincerity. That's a very complicated expression, but in other words, we're not sure if this is genuine or just an emotional hostage video. And as always, the announcement happened at night because Newjeans only released statements after 6 p.m. This marked the first time in K-pop history where a group left the company, lost in the court, and then come back like, hey, so funny story. Anyway, we're happy to see them back as Newjeans. So let's talk about ruling. The Seoul Central District Court said Adore's exclusive contract with Newjeans is still valid. Newjeans lost all the lawsuits that they filed. So translation, you thought you were free, you were not free. The members had 8 reasons or more for ending the contract, but the court rejected all of them. Let's review this disaster, shall we? Someone at Hive said scrap new and start fresh. Court said that's not a reason, that's just a bad office gossip. A manager told Honey to ignore someone. Court said we're not your HR department. PR team made mean comments online. That's literally the internet. Unauthorized trainee photos got leaked. We asked the media to delete them. Our job is done. And their strongest argument? We want Minijin as CEO. Court said this is a company, not Build-A-Bear. Basically, the court concluded none of this make legal sense, so please go make music. Total defeat. The fans are calling it a comeback. The lawyers are calling it compliance. One of the lawyers reportedly said, we'll consider appealing. Adore replied, please don't. And the fans said, just drop the album. So what happens now? Well, legally speaking, Newjeans is in what we call the post-litigation reconciliation phase. In English, they have to smile for money. They're bound by contract, meaning they can't leave, but everybody's pretending it's fine. It's like a marriage where both sides stay together only because the mortgage is too high. Adore and Newjeans legally married, emotionally divorced. Right now, they're in a mutual financial hostage situation. They'll perform, do interviews, win awards while quietly calculating the damages clause. But if they keep the peace, they'll make millions. If they fight again, the only thing dropping faster than their new single will be the stock price. Will it last? Sure, as long as the money flows. Because in corporate law, love is temporary but royalties are forever. My advice to them, from now on, the only announcement you should make after 6 p.m. is a music video teaser. And the only thing you should drop suddenly at night is a beat, not a lawsuit. So yes, Newjeans is back. Not exactly back together again, more like back under court order. But hey, art thrives under pressure. And if this comeback works, it'll be the first hit song in history powered entirely by the legal enforcement. That's how the legal system works in the K-pop industry.